dropped low, then I came up. I dropped low, then I came up. I went down, then I got up. Dropped it on the Hummer, on the block till the sun up. Told my bitch I'm weight up. I get 100 killer. I go price it.
What's up, my cozy gang? It's your boy, Cozy Boy Will. Today I'll be sharing with you guys a highly talented artist from Chicago that goes by the name of Tobi Lou. Some of you may have heard of him, but many of you haven't. But what you should know is that he's gained a lot of traction in the past 12 months, releasing 3 EPs which will eventually lead up to his debut album. Let's get to know who Tobi Lou really is, what his intentions are in the music game, and most importantly, what the future has in store for him. Tobi Lou, born in Nigeria but raised in Chicago since the age of 2, was brought up by 2 hardworking parents. Tobi has quite a unique story when it comes to the lead up of becoming an artist. Tobi ended up playing in an independent pro baseball league. He ended up getting injured, forcing him to go back home. He says in an interview with Pigeons and Planes, "I came back and tried to work for like a year, but it wasn't working out." Tobi packed his bags and moved to LA in pursuit of becoming a big star. For those of you who haven't heard his music before, you must be thinking, whose mans is this?
But yo, I'm gonna show you a few pics I found.
He got star stickers on the side of his face, hair looking like broccoli, and wears sparkly shorts. But trust me, I thought the exact same thing, but that only sparked my interest to check out his music. And all I could say is, this guy is a borderline genius. I feel like he's got the X factor. Whilst the hip hop scene has grown to become the #1 music genre in the US, let alone in many other countries, it also has become very saturated with many lookalikes, sound-alikes, and is lacking originality. I believe Tobi Lou has got what it takes to become something really big. He's original, he can rap, he can sing, he has an image, but most importantly has a clear vision in mind when it comes to why he makes music. Too many artists come and go, have a hit song, then fade away, whilst artists such as your Kendricks, Coles and Kanye's continue to do ridiculous first week streams because fans believe it's something that's genuine, innovative and original. They repeat this cycle time and time again, demonstrating the talent and passion they have for the music. Tobi Lou explains in an interview with DJ Roddy that he takes inspiration from artists such as Chance, Kid Cudi, Frank Ocean and Kanye West. This is no surprise as he is raised in the same city as Kanye and Chance the Rapper. He isn't scared to take bits and pieces of inspiration from those he looks up to and incorporate it in his own work, whether it be his music, speeding up his vocals mimicking Kanye's sped up samples, or using the Kanye bear seen in the early years of Kanye's album covers.
I love the graduation bear. I love the whole cartoon aesthetic and everything. So that we put that in there to freak people out and also just to be like, pay homage, to someone who took it farther with the visuals.
He even incorporates certain characters from his favorite cartoons, leading the viewer into his own world. Although he does remind me of Cole's music a lot, that shouldn't take away from his talent. Tobi has created his own signature sound and is quite original in my opinion. With the hip hop game saturated with artists talking about flexing, popping pills, or how they can fuck your bitch. It's great to see something different. Tobi has a very unorthodox approach to his music. He has a very chill, laid back and nonchalant vibe about it, but also doesn't take himself too serious. He's clearly having fun with what he loves to do. He is still independent, patiently waiting for the right deal, but what surprises me is the quality of his visuals. He could have easily taken the route of getting a Cole Bennett style video, but instead he takes his time on perfecting what he wants to demonstrate to his fans. The storytelling of a music video like Goaty, where he's born and raised by goats. Yeah, literally, I'm not even joking. This demonstrates the elements of who this guy is. He is telling a story while not caring and being himself. The constant use of animated characters like himself or Buff Baby lets his fans into his own world. It's like I'm watching a cartoon show and every music video is just another episode. The DIY videos are epic. Whether it be him behind a green screen or him wilding out on a moving van, he also does it for a specific reason.
I take so much pride in it. I think that it's a way to elevate the song. I love movies. I've always been such a visual person. And I always like saying things where anything is possible. Like when you step into a world of Missy Elliott, when she was on her video run, or Busta Rhymes, Kanye West, the visuals that used to be you just used to be glued to your TV, oh my God, those are really mind, freaks or whatever, you know, I don't want to cuss, but like, and that's what I want to like do. I want to bring it back.
Being 30 years old and just starting to get your name popping might be an outcast. When you see artists as young as the age of 14 being signed, it is quite normal for me, as artists like Kanye didn't drop his debut album till later in his career. With age comes maturity, a clear vision of what and how you want to create. This guy is a workhorse. He released 3 EPs in a single year. In an interview with DJ Roddy, he explains the process he is undergoing in order to lead up to his debut album. His creativity process is interesting and something I've really never heard before. With this all being said, I believe we can definitely expect great music to come over the years. Tobi Lou recently announced that producer No ID would be featured on his debut album, which would be a big look for him as No ID has worked with many greats and recently executive produced Jay-Z's latest album 444. So yeah, this guy is a big deal. And for many of you wanting to pursue a music career or are currently pursuing one, I'll suggest ripping a page out from his book. Tobi Lou grinded for years working as an Uber driver whilst allowing the flexibility to work on his music. He was kicked out of home, left with nothing but a dream to chase. He left to LA to relentlessly work on his music. If you have a clear vision and passionate in what you do, things will start falling into place. It is only a matter of time before we see Tobi Lou really blowing up.